This is Game 4, NLCS. We'll see the San Francisco Giants as they play against the St. Louis Cardinals. And now we go out to St. Louis with Gary Thorne and the 2K crew for today's broadcast.
Tight battle for the pennant. Welcome. 2K Sports brings you Game 4 of the NLCS. We'll see Matt Holliday. He's on a mission to get a W today. Night in and night out, a lot of red on hand. Busch Stadium, their Cardinal fans settling in. The starting pitcher, Adam Wainwright. Steve will be focusing here on these San Francisco hitters. What's he thinking about?
Well, the offense is going to be important to support this good right-handed pitcher on the mound today. He's facing a great lineup. This team can put some runs.
We'll see what Bruce Bochy's got going here in the lineup. So who are you looking at, John?
Well, you got to love Pablo Sandoval. He came in after his rookie year, a little overweight. He lost the weight. Now he's back to more playing shape. But what he is, he's a free swinger. If it moves forward on the first pitch and he thinks he can get his bat on it.
Getting us going, here's Angel Pagan. Steve, you take a look at these two teams. How about a thought or two on the Cardinals?
Well, looking back at this series so far, they've clearly played very well, but it doesn't.
Swings, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. In there, and this is going to be trouble. This one finds its way around, rolling all the way to the wall. Pulls into second with that double, so he's in scoring position now with nobody out.
Well, these kind of hits right here, a double with no outs to start an inning, really puts the pitcher at a disadvantage and puts a lot of added pressure on that pitcher. Now a single can bring home a run.
And we're going to see Scudero here. Steve, you're right. They do have a winning formula going right now. Don't take too many big chances. Go with what's worked so far.
Listen, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Just keep doing what you're doing. And if something goes wrong, don't get distracted. Get back to the plan.
Towards center field. One away. That will hold the runner at second. Now we'll take a quick look at the Cardinals and how they're lined up on the field. Any picks, John?
Well, Carlos Beltran to me is a guy that I love just to watch run. Regardless of the fact that he's a great defender, he has a strong throwing arm and a very accurate throwing arm. Just that long stride he has from those extremely long legs. He covers so much ground in such a short amount of time.
Sandoval at the plate.
He's been putting up good performance lately, really stringing them together.
Swings. Oh, he got that one high in the air, straight away center field. Out of here. Goodbye. Home run. San Francisco gets on the board. And so they jump out to the 2-0 lead. Wow, what a great time for a two-run shot like that. And the WPA graph here will give us an idea of what that 2 RBI home run has done and their chances for a victory.
Now San Francisco now where they want to be. Giants getting that offense going, trying to build this lead.
Swung on by Posey. Hammers that one. And he drops back to the warning track to pull it in.
Right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Here's Hunter Pence batting with 2 down. The pitch from Wainwright. Hit up the middle. And that's a base hit. Pence on at first.
Well, even though he had 2 hits in the last game, his team lost. But he keeps swinging a bat like this, good things are going to happen.
And it's Belt batting.
You've got the lead right now with speed on first base. You have to get him going. I think, Gary, keep the prep
towards the middle. And that'll get him aboard. They're on a roll.
Now batting for the San Francisco Giants, left fielder, number 7.
It's going to be Blanco now.
Blanco.
Belt is on at first. On at second base is Pence. Hit that one right back up the middle. Descalso throws to first in time. That's 3 down. And it didn't take long. Our first 2 runs. First inning, trouble coming. The Giants on top, 2-0.
Now batting for the St. Louis.
And we've got Tim Lincecum out on the mound. He gets settled in for San Francisco. And as he gets into this St. Louis lineup, Steve, What's the primary emphasis?
Well, they call him the freak for a reason. It's because of that delivery. So much deception and then great stuff on top of it. He deceives with the delivery, and then he deceives with the changeup, looking like a fastball out of his hand and just slowly going to the plate.
Strike 3 called on the fastball. What away?
Well, just a great sequence of pitches right there, and it only took him 3.
Boy, that's about as fine a job on the mound as you can get. This is how the Cardinals are lining up. Any of these bats stand out, John?
Well, Matt Holliday's the kind of guy that if there's runners on base, keep your eye on him. He has an innate ability to hit the ball the other way to drive in big runs. But if you make a mistake, something middle in, he can take you a long way.
Lincecum with the delivery. Swung on by Beltran. Strike 1. He is 7 for 14 lifetime against Tim Lincecum. Strike 2. Now with no balls and 2 strikes. Beltran needs to protect that strike zone.
Let's see what he's going to do 0-2. The hitter's got to be guessing right now.
And Beltran strikes out. He couldn't make contact with that.
Well, at 92 miles per hour, you can get away with some mistakes, but it would be nice to have some movement.
A good job of keeping him guessing by changing speeds out there.
And boy, John, you saw the effect of that swing. He wasn't even in the same time zone.
Well, going from off speed to a heater like that is never easy, and even guys that make the big bucks have a hard time adjusting.
Here's Matt Holliday, 2 down.
Bringing that thunder lately, going 6 for his last 13 at-bats. Now, if you want to score runs, you need men on base, and that's exactly what he's been doing. High rate of success getting himself on base.
And Lincecum gets him swinging for the first strike.
Well, that fastball right there, he just blew it by him.
And with 2 strikes on him now, Holliday will be protecting that zone. And Holliday swings right through that one. Strike 3. And so Tim Lincecum gets him 1-2-3. He's taking care of business all by himself as he strikes out the side. And we'll see the Giants.
Coming to bat for the San Francisco Giants.
And Crawford's in the box. We're going to take a brief moment here to check out the breakdown in this pitcher's pitch types that have turned into hits today. John, Steve, your thoughts?
Well, this guy's sinker's been hit 4 times already in this game.
Well, it's always hard to see your fastball get hit as much as his has, especially when you're only in the 2nd inning. He's got to rely on his other pitches, his secondary pitches. Time to make an adjustment.
Swung on. He hit it. It goes to Jay. That retires Crawford. That's 1 down.
Number 55.
It's Lincecum at the plate. Now a swing and a shot toward second. On to first, 2 away. Chance here for Angel Pagan with a couple away. He doubled and scored in his last trip to the plate. And the first pitch. Up the middle. Oh, my. He manages to get the glove on that. Talk about reflexes.
This is the pitcher's worst nightmare. You throw the pitch and it comes right back at you. Sometimes it's just self-defense. He got the
for the St. Louis Cardinals.
Splendid evening here at Busch Stadium. Night overhead sky of St. Louis, lights on. And Craig now will come to the plate. And Lincecum gets him swinging for the first strike.
Gary, he gets a little over anxious at the plate when the count goes to 0-1. So look for them maybe to expand the strike zone and get him to chase something.
Not letting up on that swing, but he missed it. 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. That's a changeup. Down on strikes, 1 out.
Now check out the movement of this on K-Cam. Clock's in at 85 miles per hour.
Great job of mixing speeds. Change up there.
But it looked like he almost popped his elbow out of place trying to swing at that pitch. Boy, was his timing thrown for a loop.
And it's Yadier Molina now with one away.
We've seen excellent productivity from him as he's gone 16 for his last 35.
And they just can't seem to keep him off the bases. Seems like every time he comes up, he's finding his way on.
That's a strike, and that'll be 0-2. Yadier Molina will move in and guard the plate now.
Well, just an unbelievably poor swing against that changeup right there. No wonder he missed it.
And that one swung on and missed by Yadier Molina.
K-Cam registers this at 86 miles per hour. Some pretty good break.
That was not a good-looking swing on that pitch.
Well, good at bat starts with good swings, and bad at bats end with bad swings. I think he'd want that last swing back if he had the choice.
And a shot here for David Freese. It will come with 2 down. Look at the lifetime numbers, 353 off the Giants. That's a called strike, 0-1.
Well, that's a hittable pitch right there, Gary. A fastball in the inner part of the plate. But if you're looking out over the plate, sometimes it freezes you.
That's a strike, and it's 0-2. David Freese now behind in the count. Check swing, strike 3 called. Side retired. Good defensive half inning there. No hits allowed. The Cardinals just can't get the offense going.